Alright, let's work on blue for a little bit. During the break, I was just looking at random different things. Okay. So I guess deal with the daily stuff first, and then can get to looking at making something. Yeah, I mean, the two islands are, like, pretty close to being similar. Like, one's not so far behind the other now. Now the mirroring effect definitely should be a lot more noticeable. Fake, right? Yeah, it's fake. I think it was one of those things that was harder to appreciate initially, but now, once both islands start to progress, it's more noticeable. Okay. I did the boring thing whilst waiting. I don't think I've... Yeah, I don't think I have that one. I was gonna say. I guess that's only two. Yeah, one more. Fine. Okay, I need to go gift Ken his daily lamp. In the hope that, yeah. Does give me what I want. I don't know, just in case I see clothing that I should gift to the villagers. Well, these are nice goals to have, most of them. Just crafting and customization. Wait. I think it's going to be hard to find another one of these busted radios. I might move that bush or shrub or whatever. It's kind of in the way. Alright, come on, man. Still not. He doesn't want to hand it over. I don't remember it being that hard. Like, there's many times where I've just tried to run in here and it's been annoying. Though, aesthetically, I agree, it's nice. On the other hand, it's annoying. I'd rather just, yep, let's just call it a day. So I can get in here easily. I believe in towns that flow nicely instead of ones that, I don't know, they feel a bit cramped. I guess I can put this here instead. Okay. I'll change that next time on red, but otherwise, there we go. Better. Okay, this has to be changed for a Monstera. And this needs to be changed for a standard menu board. No, no. No one is moving. Whoops. Especially him. Like, I think I only spent 4 tickets to get him, but there were several times where I wanted him. So it's like, really? Did it take 4 tickets? Just thinking what I can gift villages later. And I guess I have to think in terms of both islands. Nothing really I want to wear here. Okay, store sign and Monstera. I think it was a white one, so I just have to swap that over. And then the... Assuming I have it. Maybe I don't. Apparently I don't have it. Oh no, there it is. Okay, well, I think I'll order more of those through Happy Home. Does that get rid of the flowers? Just curious. Yeah, good. Break all hygiene-related rules in the kitchen. Do it. Take ingredients into the bathroom. Keep doing it. Maybe that. Okay, so we got a few. So I think we want that. Let's see. Oh, see, that's good for a bakery. But then again, I wanted it for coffee. I think just get one of each. Each of them, yeah, we'll probably use. Forgot to exchange. Alright, let's just do this. Wait. No. Get the crystals first. Crystals first. Hey, Laura, you know what? You remember when I played Diablo? Yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago. I had my fun with the game. But I don't really have a reason to play it anymore. The Warlock. I've already messed around with the Warlock off stream. The thing with Diablo is it's like, I enjoy the game very much, but it's one of those games where like the people that watch Diablo, and this is not saying this like in an offensive manner, but will pretty much only watch stuff like Diablo. And the people that watch my other stuff don't really like Diablo in general, so it's a bit of a clash of, like, audience bases. So whilst I enjoy it, not a lot of people are interested in me playing it on stream. But I still play the game, just, yeah, not on stream. Like, it was fine to play the story mode and check it out once or twice, and then, yeah, it's just... I'm good just chilling with it and playing off stream when I want. Did I play Warlock? Not on stream. I've played it off stream, though. Oh my god, I forgot to get the stupid crystals out. That's fine. How did I like? I mean, Warlock was cool. It's just a well-designed character. But it doesn't change the game too much. It's not like a groundbreaking change. There was just a lot of nice quality of life stuff. But other than that, not too different from what you end up doing ultimately. I'm just going to be quick with this, just to earn the crystals. And yeah, just Diablo 4, I've said it before, like, that game's not for me. It's made for a different kind of audience, and that's okay. I don't know. I can't play the same game over and over again forever. That's just not me. No matter how much I love it. But Diablo 4, it's just like... The game was flawed when it released. I had my fun with it, but there were problems with it. And so, they just... I don't mean disrespect to the developers, but it was clearly made by people that I don't think had a firm understanding as to how those kind of games work. And so it just felt... It didn't feel right. That's all I can say. And so now it's just like, okay. The game's probably in a better place now, but what? I'm gonna pay them another $100 and something to purchase the DLC required to get to that point? I don't think so. That game should have been like that from the get-go, but it wasn't. So, yeah. I'm treating Diablo now like how I started treating Call of Duty and those kind of games. I would have enjoyed them once upon a time, but they're clearly not made for me anymore. It's different audience sensibilities. Oh, they gave me a free pipe. Cool. I wanted to buy one, but alright, that works. Anyway. goes that. And now this matches the other island. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna gather some resources before starting something. Yeah, when it comes to that genre of games, I've just been enjoying Path of Exile 2 more. As, whilst that's not perfect, it's a better modern-day equivalent of what I like in those kind of games. But again, off-stream, it's like, yeah. I had more fun off-stream with it. Apparently I didn't have this? How? Isn't that one of the more common? Or am I mistaken? Okay. I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to use that for anything. I don't like the look of it. Oh my god. I'm gonna move this tree if this happens to me one more time. Why does this happen? Like, I'm not trying to pick that up. I'm just trying to collect my wood, that's all. Okay, so one thing I need to decide. I just need to look at the beach areas on both islands and kind of figure out where I can build stuff, where I can replicate on either island. I mean, I think this is probably the likely contender because I think this stretch is the same on both islands. At least it looks like it. I'll have to measure it. Guess while I'm here, gotta stay on top of who's crafting. You're not crafting. Poor Hopkins. Ultimately getting the boot. That one's easy. They are running around everywhere. Wasn't trying to, I'm trying to be social again. I want everyone's photo. Oh, it's just cooking. Fine. This house is very functional, but it's weird that he has 3 sets of bunk beds. It's like a housing accommodation for 6. I don't know if you're just being a suck or it's how it should do, but you're getting emotional how cute everything is. What specifically, like what I've done, or just the game in general? I mean, that is Animal Crossing. The whole premise of this game was the person who originally came up with the idea was they wanted a game that would help people feel less lonely. That was the whole thing. I guess I have to get iron as well, but at least collecting iron is easier on this island because everything's more or less in one spot. I mean, the Yoshi game's kind of like that too. Or the new one. It's very adorable. Really? Wow. I mean, I guess I need stone again since I built the graveyard. Alright, where's this damsel fly? They should be out now. Don't have to do this, but I think the villager quests are probably one of the ones that if I do a few more, it'll give me a few thousand Nook miles. That'll be useful for buying more furniture. Oh, there. Ha! Good. Alright. Here's your thing. Full body tights. I know this is something you'll like. Uh-huh. Are they at least blue? Okay, I mean, neutral. Alright, what am I making? I mean, the thing that I wanted to do was make something with this house and the fishing pier, and maybe set like a place where they sell fish here. So I need to see what I can do with the land. So let's just see what both islands have in terms of space, because I think it's slightly different on each. So I'm just getting the other switch out and putting it on my desk. It's gonna be a bit of boring survey work. But okay. This is just so I can keep it consistent and easy. Alright, prototype tile. So what am I planning? Okay, so I mean... Let me just draw a path. And I can see what is actually going to happen on either island. Sorry, I'm just moving the other island to where this is. Okay, so let me figure this out. It is rather cramped on the other island. Wait, how does that work? Shit. Did I measure this wrong? Well, I guess the land isn't exactly the same, is it? Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll figure this out. You just looked and you have a nearly busted radio. Are you going to use it? I mean, I don't mind. I can swap to another one, but... if I can have it, that would help a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go from this spot here. On either one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it's door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here's the problem with either. The house... they're like in different vertical positions. So I just walked from the top of the pier on both. And so on red, the house is north, and on blue, the house is south. Is it by the same amount, though? 1, 2, 3. I mean, practically. So let me just... so if I ignore the house completely... what can I do with the pier? This is what I need to find out. Yeah, see, the land on red is way more cramped. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units to get to a point where I can build stuff. Guys, please, like, does this have to be 2 of you here right now? Getting in my way. Why does this always happen? Like, wherever I'm trying to do something, there's always someone here to get in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then... this is what I need to see, is like, what have I got to work with here? I just need to mark on both islands, like, relative to the pier where I can make stuff. And see if the same surface area exists on both. So I'm doing the same on both islands. Just, I guess, plotting blocks of land where I can make things happen. But this is probably going to be more challenging than I thought. Okay, so... I might get off my ass and set up picture-in-picture. Not today. But I have a long weekend this weekend. I suppose I could look into doing it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's 8, 9. This is 7, 8, 9, and then this is where a 3x3 can happen on the other island. So here... But see, it's not centered, that's the problem. Sorry, I'm just going for the same look. Okay, I mean, the good news is... It does seem to be whatever I do. Okay, so... I guess the only change I would have to do, which I guess is fine... would be instead of it hugging the pier, this one would effectively come off by 1. Sorry, for the radio, do I need to open up the island? I got caught up in my own thoughts for a sec. Trying to connect the internet at work. Fair enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be right now. Like, I'm not even on red anyway. Okay. So then, I guess it's based on the other island then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 units before it can't do any more on the other island. Okay. 1, 2. It'll have to wait till next stream. That's fine. No rush. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Okay. So this one can only go for 12. I don't want it to be awkward to move around. So then I can cut back the other one by 5. Maybe just make it 11. So cut it by 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's our line. I'm pretty much planning all the beaches now, just what I can build in a mirrored way on both. Okay, so this strip of land represents what I can do. On both islands. So, I mean, it's not really a whole lot of land to work with. But there is stuff I can do. It could just be this is a path or something, and then I put things along it. I don't know. But I guess the whole thing of putting like a little place of business here is a bit tricky. I could also move this house somewhere else and just place... Like, that might be another alternative, is just placing this house somewhere else. But I wanted it to be like a fishing house. It's just... I mean, I guess I could still do it. It's just a little annoying, unfortunately. So what happened here? Because this doesn't line up at all. The house on red is like off by a couple. I'm gonna have to move it. Which I guess is fine. It gives it more room. But I don't think I can fit what I want, like a fish market or something. But I will give Ace like a boat and stuff like that. I can make it a little fishing hut for him. So that's fine. That's probably what it'll be. And then, I don't know, beach pathing or something. Okay, so now let me figure something out here based on these beaches. So go back to home. Now this is going to be the annoying one. So the beach to the right is big on red. Okay, now that's good news. So this is at least mirrored. And now I just need to find out how the land on this works. Okay, so let's say relative to the Able Sisters' house. How does that work? Okay, here. So until I hit the beach. That's roughly correct. Okay. Okay, so I can do... Oh wait, it goes to the other side. 1, 2, 3... No, okay. I need to count the steps, this is so annoying. It's gonna be different though, because this has this landmass here. I'll plot something out and then I just have to pretty much try and make it on both islands. But it'll be relative to this door. As long as the same structures happen and they're the same dimensions and roughly the same spot, like the surroundings being the same, it should look okay. Okay, so then this one has a problem. The land is so awkward on the other side. Okay, so I can do a 5x4 on the other island before it can't be placed in that position. Okay, that's fine. So it cuts off here. Now this is... Oh, damn. It doesn't fit much, does it? I know you can't see what I'm seeing on the other island, but... So hang on. The other island has way more space to the right than this one has to the left. Hey, Foxy, how's it going? Okay, so hang on. Relative to the door, go left. This is... to trick my brain. Okay, they're both in the same spot now, so then... So the problem I have is on red. This spot is cliff. And I can't build there. Like it becomes cliff at that point. So then the only valid space is this. But then this would kind of get in the way of being able to run along this beach. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, I'm just marking out land, so this is going to be very boring because you can't see what I'm doing on the other screen, but I'm figuring out where I can place things on each island and still be able to build it on the other. Because they all have, like, different space. So I'm just allocating space here. Okay, so this... I can make something in this spot on both islands. And then I guess relative to the... Hang on, relative to the end. Don't think, how am I? I'm good, just starting my long weekend, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm seeing what I can get away with on both islands. Okay. Why does this feel wrong? It is wrong somehow. Why? Oh, no, I see. That's fine. I guess just erase the last one. Sounds nice. Yeah, Monday is the public holiday, and then I took the Tuesday off as well. Just to extend it a bit. I want it so you can still run on the island around, so... This is where the trickiness lies. Yeah, I'm just figuring out relative to certain landmarks where I can make things. No thanks. Just... I forgot that they run up to you if you have a lot of money. But yeah. So I figured here, this land can have something. Today is not going to be very visual. Today is going to be just planning stuff out. Okay, relative to the saloon, what can we do? Let's say the welcome mat. Nothing, because this is where it ends on red. So hang on. Then I would have... There's two land masses. So this would be at the airport, and then the other one would be away from it. Let me see, there's the airport. So both kind of have this thing, which I guess makes sense. It's like the beach is just flipped in design. Kinda? Hang on, I don't know. It's okay, relative to this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. As long as I can still run around, then that's fine. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I guess here I can do whatever in a 4x4 unit. Okay. Sorry if I'm missing out on chat. Just in my own world at the moment. Okay, so then over the bridge on the right. What have we got here? Okay, this one's more promising. Okay, lined up from the first walkable spot where the mat is. Oh shit, this side doesn't have a mat. Okay, well that's easy to figure out though. Should be here. Okay. We can go... Well, this one's not as restrictive. Two, three, four, 5, 6. Okay, can do a 4x6 building. I'll get some of these trees out of the way as well, so then that's clearly marked. Okay, this one's in a good spot. This can be something nice. It's a big enough land spot and there's enough clearance everywhere, so that one's good. Okay, and now relative to, I guess this, now we're going relative to this. 1. Oh, well, it can't be on the other island. Such a headache. But this is what terraforming was. Excuse me. It was like I wasn't dying. Oh, I had to do so much planning to make sure it worked everywhere. That's 3. Okay. Okay, and then this can go up. 1, 2. Okay. 3. Okay, so here, this is where something else can be placed. I'm hoping I can at least get a 4x4 here. Yep, 4x4 can fit. Okay. Now... I mean, I don't want to place just stuff everywhere. I do want to leave a beach to just be a beach. without any structure, so that'll probably be like that corner up there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move the trees that are kind of in the way. But, okay, I have marked where there's going to be structures going. I don't know what they are yet, but I can be safe in knowing that the places I've marked... Oh shit, what about here? Okay, so what is this? So this is the right bridge, so then I gotta go to the left bridge on red. I just need to know. We'll pick another spot that's relative, I guess. Relative to... No, but it can't be that, can it? It can't be relative to Mitzi's house. Or the house on the other one. Maybe it can be. Let's see. Or relative to Nook's Cranny. No, but Nook's Cranny is facing the airport here, so it can't be that. Okay. Figure it out. It can be relative to the house, so... Relative to the house. Directly in front of the door. The first walkable spot. I mean, it looks like it has the same amount of land on both, which is kind of nice. Alright, this has to go away for a minute. I guess I have to do that on both. Both islands are a mess in this exact same spot, which is kind of funny. Okay, so this can go... Sorry, just figuring it out. No, it looks like I can only go 6x4. Otherwise, it'll get too difficult to squeeze in. Sorry, I'm just doing it on the other island at the same time. Exact same thing, just in an opposite spot. Okay, that's marked out. Alright, I guess I'll just place my stuff here. It's alright, this bit of land is unused. lazy. I just want everything in one spot. I guess this can still be artwork beach as long as it doesn't get on that in particular. Alright, I need to eat some fruit and move the trees that are in the way. I'm not gonna go to the effort of placing trees now in identical spots, although I probably should. Nah, that can be another stream. So, going by that, this will probably be the place where fish is sold. Since this is a big enough spot. It's pretty close to the other shops as well, so this will probably be where the fish is being sold, I think. And I have some wiggle room, like I can place stuff on the perimeter. So it doesn't strictly have to adhere to this, it's more the walkable area comfortably is within this. So that's what I'll probably do here, is a place where they sell fish. I made this mistake with this area here, just placing buildings and not really planning where everything was gonna go. And I had to move so much later. It's not happening with everything else. This is planned now. This is... No matter what I commit to, it's going to fit. Alright, this is a lot of work. But it needed to be done. Now I have my blueprints. Just want them out of the way for the time being. Before I actually plan anything for them. Okay. And that's currently the problem I have with the museum, is I didn't do that. And unfortunately both museums aren't identical. Because the landmass on red is smaller in that area, and I feel highly tempted to just tear the whole thing down and put up something that I can actually place on both islands, just by figuring out what the area is, but man, that's a lot of work. It would involve temporarily moving the museum somewhere, demolishing everything, and then putting something up in its place. I mean, it almost doesn't sound like a bad idea, to be honest. It's just... I have to think where it would even go. Like, this isn't bad here. It's just the problem is this is so much bigger. This is significantly bigger on this island compared to the other one. This is so much bigger. The other one is tiny by comparison. And it just doesn't look right, so... I mean, it might be a case where I just have to keep it simple. As much as I like this, it just feels like... I'm gonna do it. I'm probably gonna do it, aren't I? The more I look at it, the more it's just like, it feels so out of place. I think it's the one detail that, yeah, I didn't think through correctly. It's kind of the same problem that I had going with the town center and what to do with that. And I figured that out nicely by making this. So now I have to solve the museum problem. So that feels like both museums are identical in terms of the building. Right now they are most definitely not. Yeah, I was gonna go buy a shovel, but I think I got one anyway. I suppose that just means more Animal Crossing streams, which I guess it's fine. I'm still torn about ending this in winter. I just don't like winter as a season. Okay, if I commit to that now, I would move both museums. And then I'd have to measure the land. And just build it again from scratch. I think the easiest way to do it is just not to do this whole thing where it's on a hill for some reason. Or that high hill. I'm just not sure how it would affect the landscape in its entirety. Okay, let's say I'm moving this. Where would I move this to temporarily? That wouldn't mess something up. I guess back here? Probably the answer, but then on red there's flowers there. Okay, this isn't so much a problem here. Alright. The more I talk about it, the more it's just like, yeah, I think it most likely has to happen. I don't have a good answer for it because it's a different land size. Okay. Maybe this is the long weekend project. Is figure out what the hell to do with the museum. Alright. At the very least, I've marked places I can build on the beach, so now I can start doing stuff like a resort, more shops. place this back here for now. Oh shit, no. I was supposed to... That. I wasn't trying to plant another fruit tree. I got plenty. Okay. We're committing. I need to think, but we're committing. Tomorrow I'll probably tear down this area on both islands. And then I need to figure out the workable land mass I have. And just try to make the museum identical. I'm not that attached to the way the museum looks anyway. So I guess it's fine. Yeah, I'll just have to have a good, long think about it. Okay, this wouldn't be the first time that I plan something and then I kind of realize it can't work properly. Okay, for now. Out of the way, and then I'll demolish all of that tomorrow. And just figure out what I can do with the land. This island isn't the problem, it's the other one. Alright, and I guess in the spirit of that, I should just clean up around here. Just to save me some effort. I wasn't that attached to what I did here anyway, so it's fine. Just, I think I kind of realized, yeah, what am I doing with this? It just doesn't look the same. The staircase layout is different. The size of the... This museum is significantly larger. It doesn't look right. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I guess I have to destroy... Shit. This is more involved than I just realized. Can you destroy inclines on the same day as moving buildings, or is it... No, you can't. Crap. I didn't even think about that. I have to destroy the inclines as well. Ugh. Oh well, too late now. Like, I've committed. Okay, so I don't lose this stuff, I'm just gonna drop it here. I wish Animal Crossing had chests you can place specific items into. Instead of it being in just one spot, I would just throw these in a chest and be like, yep, this is what's going at the museum once it's up. I mean, the rest can go. It's mainly the dinosaur bones. It's just harder to identify. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Okay. Please tell me you can move buildings and demolish things. I bet you can't. Oh! God damn it, this menu. Bridges and inclines. I feel like I'm talking to an AI. Demolish. Please select the bridge you want to demolish. Press 1 for blue steel staircase. Press 2 for natural ramp. God. Demolish. Okay, good. You can move a building and demolish at the same time. Alright, so this is, yeah. This is gonna be more involved than I thought it would be. Lucky me. I guess I have to do the same on red, huh? And it's fair enough, like, this museum structure is probably one of the earliest things I built when the terraforming began, so I'm surprised I didn't consider this sooner, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna take a couple days. I can't touch it tomorrow or the day after. Because I need, well, yeah, I need both these inclines gone, so that's gone tomorrow, that's gone the day after, and that's gone the day after that. So Monday. And I think whatever I do, I don't know, I probably won't do an incline. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Just thought this would be a good idea, but it just... Maybe not this high. Maybe just one level up would be nice. And that at least would let me do something fancy with, like, water or something. I haven't won in a while. Yes. Alright, well, Blue Island was a little anticlimactic today. Just a tad. This is a Nookmal thing. So while this is going on, I'm gonna get the museum moved on red. And a thing demolished. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have to make it worth the trouble. I have to do well with it. Okay, layout changes. Museum. I could probably make it better and extend the desert into it or something and have the museum be part of the desert area. And then maybe put, like, fossil digging stuff. Because I've already got mining there, like, maybe I could do something like that. And then at least it wouldn't feel so abrupt. Alright, I'll figure it out. I mean, to do one of those mining sort of things, all you have to do is just build high ground and then surround that high ground. Even if it's a tiny pit where you dig for fossils, that should be enough. Okay, I just need to place this somewhere temporary. Just a second. You've made my life harder. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay, hang on. Sorry, I'm just digging something. The one spot I can place it, there's a rock in the way, and I just gotta hit it with a shovel first before I get rid of it. Alright, does it get rid of stuff in the way? Let's see. Yeah, it does. Cool. Alright, museum's moved on red. I guess during the BRB I'll just destroy the bridge as well. Or the thing. Okay, I'm gonna do some building. Let me think. I mean, an idea I had here, but then didn't commit to. Was putting like a food truck here, but I don't think there's enough room. I reckon here I could probably do something like that. And that spot exists on both islands. I just gotta confirm. Alright, I'll do it here, because this This will fill this out nicely. Sorry, I'm just running over there. But this whole thing that I have to do now, just to make my life easier. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It fits. So, pretty much... if I mark it... This specific block exists on both islands, so I can safely do something here. Okay. Let me get stuff out. And then let's just see what we can find. I don't have anyone particularly in mind for a pattern, so we'll browse. I guess I gotta do it on both at the same time. Okay, one thing I gotta do first. Oh, cool. That's the pattern I was looking for. That one goes here. There. Now both islands are identical in terms of patterns. I mean, I think if I just look up truck, it should be okay. Maybe I need to be specific. Okay. No, yeah. Now, the key here is either finding something neutral or something where I can get a different one for each island. That is pretty perfect. There's a red and a blue one. And then, I guess they're nondescript enough that it works, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. So what I'll do, I'll get two. So I got one that's the color for the island and one that's neutral. Okay, so I'm just downloading the red one on red. Okay. Now what's the neutral that I'm grabbing on both? Maybe that one? I mean, they are visually identical. It's just so I'm not using the same truck over and over again and there's some variety. Two is enough. Three is overkill. Okay, that's done. Now, I'm just thinking what kind of food. This is the question. Oh, not giving y'all the recipe. Okay. So now I want like a shelf. Actually, that wouldn't make sense, would it? Nah, let's just see how we go. The food specifics, not sure. I keep running here thinking this is here, but it's over here now. Wait, I got Ion's photo. I didn't even realize. I got a villager photo just... Oh my god. I've been trying to get photos and I just got one randomly. Okay, man. I'm gonna see if I can customize the truck to be blue. I assume it can be. We'll go to halves. I've been gifting Ken and Benedict a present every day for what feels like the last month. To no luck. Or success. And I get this one just randomly. Okay, I was gonna say if there's no blue, but that kind of looks ugly. But does it have to be weird? Ah, that's fine. Alright, I guess while we're here. I'm just gonna look at stuff I can get out. Yeah, maybe that. What else have we got? I need some kind of seating. Oh, right, these. Okay, I have an idea for this one. I think I only need one, so that's fine. These are good enough. It needs to look like just temporary kind of seating. Nothing too permanent. Meeting room table. I mean, this one, yeah, something like that I think would be fine. Or maybe, no, wood plank table's probably better. Get rid of that. We'll see how we go. Okay. There's some nice stuff here. But this, I'm saving this to the pattern thing. Sorry, just grabbing this. No, not that one. Although, mind you, that's... Hold on. First this one. Okay. That's the problem with search sometimes, is it's very difficult. Okay, see, this is going to be useful for a saloon. Grabbing that one. You can do like a mini fridge with that, actually. Okay, sorry, just grabbing the other ones. Get that one. I know I can do a mini fridge with this pretty easily. And saving the patterns at the same time on both islands. What's the difference between these two? They look identical. Takoyaki. Oh, okay. You never know, sometimes there's something other than clothing. So, I can't see the difference between... I think it's just... Okay, the only difference I see is like the glass is different. So I guess if you don't want it to look too repetitive, that's fine. Fake hole in the ground. Nah, this is fine. Okay, this lets me do more stuff. Okay. Bear with. That's what this one's for. So I can... Okay, so let's just figure out how this is going to work. I know the bounds. I don't need this anymore. In fact, I might even remove the dirt, but for now the dirt is just a frame of reference. Okay. Truck. I just want to figure out positioning first. Table. It's fine. Again, this all exists, so I can push it back one. So I'll put a little gyroid here. Okay. Now the seating, I think, can go... Yep. Okay. I know this all exists, so... Why not that? Alright, I had to check our counter for another plan, but I think this is fine like this. Now this can go here. Pull this way. And I think I can even connect that path that way. Okay, so that's that. No. So now that I've done that, I think I'm gonna change this. I can put another truck here. No, this is changing. And then this can just be like a campsite here, but then there's a food truck area here. Okay, so that's one. And I can stick a path here, I think. Okay. That looks nice. It's a good start. Alright, so let me pull the truck away. Whoops. I know this is all doable. I have an idea for a mini fridge. I just don't know how well it'll work. But probably not for this one. Alright, put the truck back. Oh shit. Did I measure wrong? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. It's fine if this becomes more of a linear path. I don't mind. I'm almost very tempted to just delete that main road as well. Like, it's starting to make less and less sense. For now, it stays, but it might very well go. Just to buy me some wiggle room here. Well, on the other island, because the other island gets cut off. I mean, okay, it's weird. I'm using relative units to the river. So it's never going to be one-to-one. It's just going to feel like it's one-to-one. Okay, so that's the rework. I think that's fine. I could pull it back one and just do that. And then just place a gyro there. Okay, so that's food truck one. I keep forgetting it's up here. And just put stuff away. I mean, I guess just use another one of these. It's fine. Yeah, Spike. You look like a food truck operator. I mean, I'll put some green, like maybe a shrub or something there. I'll add more life to it for now. Let's just leave that. Okay. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 10. Yoshi is not going to get shafted. I'm making time for Yoshi. I'm trying to budget time better. But I just didn't want this particular thing to be just me drawing squares on the ground for like an hour. Now, the question is... Get these two things out. I'm not sure I have it, but I hope I do. If I don't, it's not necessarily the end of the world. Yeah, okay. I'm looking for the stainless steel kitchen top, which is expensive, but I don't think I have it, unfortunately. Okay, but let's just placeholder for now. I just want to see how this looks and works. If my idea is actually solid. It might even work better with this, I don't know. So... bear with me. Wait, did I do both of them the same? I did, idiot. Supposed to pick that one. Okay, so this one I kind of want it to have an inverse layout. So this is why I'm leaning towards getting rid of this road. But let me see the space I have to work with. Okay, so I mean... this is where it used to be. 1, 2, 3. I need this visual guide. That's fine, this is just so I know. So this is where it used to be, so now... what do I have to work with? 1, 2, 3, 4... The problem is it stops being one-to-one at this point. The only thing I can do... it's pretty much this chunk of land doesn't exist here. So the only thing I can do... is place it relative to here. But see, that doesn't work either. Because the river is completely different. Okay, maybe I can only place one here. Well, does it matter? Well... okay, if I get rid of the 2 tents, then this is still correct. This is... it just means the 2 trucks are just... okay, fine. It's okay. Sorry, I'm just figuring this out. Oh, maybe it is okay. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out where all this goes. It might be okay. Alright, let me build something, and then if I need to adjust it, so be it. See, the problem is this road. I just can't replicate it on the other island. It was always going to be like a weird thing. And so I'm kind of leaning towards getting rid of it, but then... I guess it's not terrible. Like, if it disappears... It's not like there isn't a road leading here. And this is changing anyway. Alright, I'm convinced this is going. And it just makes it easier. Alright. It makes it easier. It gives us more breathing room. It's positive all the way. And I can do the little layout I want to do, which is have the food trucks in opposite directions. So it's not just facing one. I don't know. Let's just delete up until here for now, because that's what I need to delete. So, with that in mind, let me just now plan this out. And let me see if I can fit this either way. So, put a barrier of some sort behind. But see, that's the problem, isn't it? No, okay. I think the way I need to do it is, as boring as it might be, it just lets the seating be universal. It lets the seating be along the side there. So I can put more of these lanterns up and more seating, and then it'll be fine. So then this is just a matter of, can I fit it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before a turn. So as long as I have the same number of units. Okay, so this makes it easier to measure. So I guess it's from here, so... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, it fits. So all it means is it's just going to be snug against the bridge. But that's fine. Like, the landmass does exist on both with those dimensions. Okay, I can commit to this. Alright, so the other thing I was going to do with this one, which I don't know how well it'll work, but let me just humor me for a sec. This isn't the right one, but I wanted to see if this would look weird or not. Huh, it doesn't. But yeah, effectively, that's a fridge. Maybe a little weird, but not that weird. And then the truck here. So there's like a drink fridge here they brought. That leaves enough room. And then just repeat this table here, same light, done. And maybe some flowers down the side. Both will have room for flowers down the side and it'll look nice. Done. I can commit to that. So I need another one of these, which is... What is it? Wooden plank table. And then, you know, I guess what the other truck sells can be implied by just the food and its proximity. It doesn't have to be literal like a grill, like the other one. Wait, what? Is this something you make? If this is something you make, then great. I'd just make it now. And I guess I can make this look more intentional by putting stonework or something here. Alright, I won't completely flesh out this idea because I don't want Yoshi to get shafted. And I think I need to order another one of those party light things anyway, so I don't have everything. What? Where does this table come from? Wait, is it wooden plank or just wood plank? Wood plank, god damn it, I spelled it wrong. Good work. There it is. Let me get a few of these. So unfortunately I don't have the stainless steel kitchen top. I'm gonna get more stools as well. This one. But yeah, if I get that that stainless steel kitchen counter, then this will look like a fridge. So for now, that's a placeholder. And then I guess I can turn that whole thing into just a food truck garden sort of thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that's better than a gigantic campground. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Okay, where's the green one? Sorry, I'm just setting up demolition on the other island. Okay, let's set up. I can close red off. I'm done referring to it. This will at least give me something to do whilst I handle this whole demolishing of the museum thing. I mean, I'm thinking this one can just be ramen. Oh crap, I forgot to customize it. Man, the ways I have to be organized to do all this. Okay. That's all fine, that's all fine, and then it's pretty much just going to be a repeat. It's going to be seat, seat, bench, seat, and then lights again, and then another row of seats. So now that this is more, it has more intent, you can do something fancy with this. I mean, do I want to do this now? I'm just going to lay out the land and not place anything, because this could go on forever. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This is as wide as it can be. And it'll begin... I might do like a little entrance here as well. And then any excess land, I'll just plant flowers on either island in some arrangement, however it may work. Whoops. But yeah, for now this is just prototype. I might even put like a neon sign or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. That fridge setup will come in handy. So it's not like a single-use pattern. Okay. So now this is effectively like a rectangle. And as long as that rectangle fits on both islands, I can put it. Okay. What do we want for this? This might look nice. I'm kind of a fan of this brickwork, and it could be that this was intentionally here for a while. I think using more of this is better. And I guess where the trucks are parked, I'll put dirt under them so it's like looking obvious that this happens on a regular basis. And then, yeah, having campgrounds next to this, I think it's nice. Okay. That'll do for that. And now, just again... I can lay it out to some degree. Stupid kickstand. Sorry, it keeps falling off the other switch. My Switch one is so just broken in multiple ways. But it's still useful for doing this. It works, it's just the case has seen better days. Okay. Let me get... I'm thinking 3. So let's just use these as placeholders. So I think it needs... that. So it's table, light, gap, table, light, gap, and then table. And then light. So then you can still walk between them. Yep, that's good. And let me lay this as... Okay, sure. Yeah, so this is the prototype, effectively. And it can be centered for now, but yeah, that's the prototype. Why is this... Why does this feel off? Is this one of these weird tables? It might be. That's fine, that looks fine. And just put food and just repeat this going up. And yeah. And then, I don't know. I can put a sign or something here. I'll figure it out. That's the start of it. I'll make it more elaborate. I just need more time. Alright. That'll do for Animal Crossing. If you're watching this later on the VOD's channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it, and thanks for watching.